What's up? That's how I'm gonna start this video. What's up? Already did, it's too late.
Oh my god.
So I have absolutely no idea what to record or what to talk about, so this is just gonna be a vlog because I haven't done one of those for a little bit. So I guess what's been happening in my life, because my life is so interesting that I just have to tell you all about it. Let's see what happened in the last couple of weeks, or the last week. That's a foot. There's a foot right next to me.
You're the one who told me.
Let's see, been in the house a whole awful lot. Just trying to, be in the house and not go out as much. But, every once in a while you need some fresh air, so went to the park, did some things out there, walked around, because we've been having some beautiful days, and they've been like room temperature outside. It's been like sunny, 70 degrees, slight breeze. You know when you can finally wear shorts and the sun hits your legs and it feels really nice, but also the breeze hits your legs and then it feels extra nice? That's where we're at right now. It's perfect. So we did some of that, walked around, got some fresh air, and what else? Downloaded an app called Kwibi, and you know what? It's got a little bit of a problem that I don't enjoy because I'm on it, watching a show that I might enjoy, and right when the show starts, it's already done in like 5 minutes, right? Because Kwibi, everything's under 10 minutes, so I'm watching things, and almost immediately they're over, and then I gotta wait till an entire next day for the next episode to come out. And I only like a select few things on there. Like I watched this show called Survive with that girl from Game of Thrones.
Now, if you want to save...
You're going to die tomorrow, Lord Bolton. Sleep well.
And then I also watched this show called Most Dangerous Game with the Liam Hemsworth with Thor's brother, and then Christoph Waltz, the guy from the Inglourious Bastards. But they're basically like movies just cut up into little like 10 minutes or less sections, and you only get to watch 10 minutes a day. And so the app is only like maintaining my attention for just a little bit per day.
Isn't that the point of it though? It's supposed to be just
It's supposed to be, but like, I don't know. Like, other than that, I enjoy it. It's got a nice mainframe, things like that. It appeals to a younger crowd, things like that. That's, I guess, my official review on Kwibi. Let's see your Animal Crossing. Let's see what's going on.
It's like the end of the day, but I'm trying to do my daily rounds where I go and shake all my trees, dig up all my X's and hit all the rocks to see what.
How long would you have to play this game at a minimum per day to do your daily routine?
Probably like 30 minutes.
So you at least have to play for 30 minutes a day.
Yeah.
What's the coolest part of your island? Do you have like a cool part?
I just really like my museum.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. And I like that because you get to actually see what you've caught, and it's just not like a boring display. And the layout of the aquarium is just so fascinating. I wish there was an aquarium set up like how they have that set up in here.
So what I really want to hear about is this journey you've been going on with trying to make tteokbokki. Traditional Korean dish, right?
Uh-huh.
That you've looked up and tried to make, and I think you've been doing a pretty good job, but you haven't quite nailed it.
So I know how to make tteokbokki, technically. I know how to make tteokbokki, which is the spicy rice cakes, Korean rice cakes. But what I haven't been able to make, and this is what I'm trying to do right now, is learn how to make the rice cake itself, which is making like it's dough made out of rice flour. First of all, I can't find Korean rice flour because rice flour, it's not just any regular rice flour, because I technically bought rice flour, but Korean rice flour is supposed to be frozen, and I didn't really pay attention to that part. So when I went to the Asian market, I didn't bother to look at it, and now with the whole quarantine, it's kind of hard to go and just go buy that. Like, I'm not leaving home unless it's for a full purpose of a week's worth of groceries, so there's no point in me to do that. So what I ended up doing is when I went to go get my groceries for the week, I went and got short grain rice to make the rice flour. And And so what you're supposed to do is soak it overnight for at least 4 to 5 hours. I'm doing mine overnight. You have to actually like make the flour, so you have to blend. Is it mill it? Is that how you say it?
Mill it? Grind it? I
don't know.
Make it fine into a fine powder?
Yeah, you have to make it a fine powder. The thing is, most of the recipes I've seen is it calls for your foot's on my chocolate. That's kind of gross. A food processor, and my food processor is super tiny. It's like this tiny. So it took me like a good hour and a half just to mill like 4 cups worth of flour. That's a long time to be on your feet, and like I had to do it in small sections. It was so frustrating. So I tried it with my food processor. That didn't end up working, so I tried it with my magic bullet instead, and that ended up working. But again, it took me like an hour and a half, and I had to like do little scoops and then shake it up, put it back in, put a little bit more, blend that, and try to get this like very thin, fine powder, which is so hard to do. Finally got that done. Then you're supposed to mix rice flour, water, and a little bit of salt, and make it into a dough, microwave it, and it comes into that like kind of more mochi kind of texture, like a thicker dough.
Yeah.
But I haven't gotten that far yet, because for some reason my dough keeps on turning up to straight up like mochi sticky dough.
Really, really sticky.
Yeah, it's like very, very sticky when it's supposed to be more of almost like a crumbly dough, more of a thick, kind of like mold, like not moldy, but like a Play-Doh dough. And mochi dough is way more like a slime.
Yeah.
If you've seen it, it's way more slimy. So I don't know what I did wrong. I think what I've done wrong is I maybe didn't mill my flour thin enough or fine enough. So I'm gonna redo it.
You did figure out a really cool way to make slime. At least we figured out a way to make really cool
Mochi tteokbokki.
mochi slime.
You know, actually rice flour, you can also make mochi out of it.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't have stuck my hand in it.
No, I did.
Like, it felt really cool, but then it took me like 10 minutes to get it off my hand.
It is a very sticky, glutinous slime.
I guess what we did instead is we went and got pizza from Domino's.
Yep.
And we ate pizza.
Yeah, because at that point, I think I'd been on my feet now for like 5 hours trying to make these rice cakes, and so by the time it came to it, I'm like, I don't want to be on my feet anymore.
Gotta have plan B, man.
And we had a plan B, but I just didn't want to cook, so I'm like, let's just go get a pizza.
That's what we did.
So we got pizza. Sundubu next.
Oh yeah, sundubu.
We watched a few videos on how to make sundubu, so I really like that one guy's recipe. So I think I want
You
to
have to
try
buy the equipment for that. You gotta buy like a stone pot. You gotta buy a
have
hot
to.
plate. I want it that way. I want it the
want the
traditional.
stone?
I've been watching some shows that I recommend for sure, like some Korean dramas. I've been watching that show called Kingdom on Netflix. That show is legit. It really hits its stride in season 2. So hang on till season 2 and you'll be rewarded. And I've been watching the show called Abyss. It's kind of corny. If you like a really corny, like Asian Korean drama, it's kind of like that. You watched
Love Alarm. That's
you
what
watched
I watched.
Love Alarm, which looks even cornier. I haven't
It's
watched that one.
so corny, but at the same time, it's very entertaining. I
Yeah.
think that's the only new show I'd seen.
So, I mean, quarantine, living it up.
Yeah.
In
We watched
quarantine.
4 Quentin Tarantino movies.
We watched. What are the 4 Quentin Tarantino movies?
Kill Bill, Kill Bill 2, Inglourious Bastards.
And Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yes,
Yeah. What was your favorite?
Inglourious Bastards.
Antonio Margarete.
River Derche.
But that's it. That's all we got. And if you're at home right now,
Good.
stay safe and stay 6 feet apart if you're going out. Limit those times you're going out. And we will see you in the next video. See you later.
Bye.
It is quite the day.
I mean, all we've done is come to the park.
So nice to be outside.
Social distancing.